Welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Day, and today I'm going to be showing you a cook and clean with me. It's evening time. I'm about to obviously get in the kitchen and cook up a storm. I'm cooking some mutton curry today. So I've got all my ingredients set out. All I need to do is literally get into the kitchen and we can start to cook. If this is the motivation that you need to get yourself up, to cook up that meal that you've been dying to cook, to get your house organized, well, this is the time that you need to get up. I'm telling you, get up, my sister, get up. Go and do it. Because anyway, let me stop talking. Let's get straight into the kitchen, go. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I have. I've got some red bell peppers. I've got my scotch bonnet there, some spring onions. I've got garlic here because I have some garlic that I mixed that I've got in there, so I'll be using that later on. And I've got one onion. I've got some tomato chops here that I'll be using as well. And I have some coriander. Okay, so these are the ingredients that I'll be using. This is the day before, and what I'm doing is just cleaning the mutton so that I can get it ready to start marinating it. Okay, so I'm just going to now season the mutton, and I'll show you exactly what I'll be using. Again, my homemade seasoning. This is all purpose, so I'm able to use it for a lot of things. And I'm going to just crackle a little bit of black pepper, thyme. Also, I'm going to be adding some brown sugar. And I'm going to be using Mr. Brown's curry powder. Honestly, this is my favorite curry powder. And it just tastes really, really good. It's a Jamaican style curry powder, and it's called Mr. Brown's. This is what I'm going to be using. Okay, now what I'm going to do is just mix it all together. The mutton has been seasoned, and I'm going to pop it into the fridge to allow it to marinate overnight so that it is ready for us to cook the next day, because seasoning meat overnight is going to take your cooking to the next level. So today is the day I'm cooking the mutton curry, and I'm just removing the meat that I've seasoned overnight, and I'm just preparing my vegetables now so that we can start cooking. All the ingredients will be listed down in the box below, so do make sure to check it out after you finish watching this video. Let the fun begin. I am so excited. So that was just olive oil that I put in there, and now can you see my well seasoned mutton? I'm frying that in the olive oil, making sure that I'm getting it nice and brown, you know, that beautiful brown color. You will see it in a minute. So I'm just allowing it to just brown first, and then we're gonna step up to the next ingredients. Yes, that's me enjoying the cultural vibes in the kitchen. But anyway, let's get straight back into cooking. So I'm just adding my ingredients, which is going to be the onions, the spring onions, the red and the yellow peppers, and all I'm going to do is saute it till it starts to sweat a little bit, and then we move on to the next step. Adding a teaspoon of a mixture of garlic, ginger and scotch bonnet into the pot. And then I will be adding 2 tablespoons of chopped tomatoes. Like I said, all the ingredients will be in the description box below, so do make sure to check that out. But yeah, just look at how beautiful that is coming along. When I tell you, being in my kitchen makes me happy, talking to you all makes me happy, cooking and food and seeing all the ingredients just intertwine, it sparks some sort of just happiness in me, and I just love sharing it with you all. Anyway, come cook, come clean, and I clean as I go, so it just helps me stay on track whilst I'm cooking. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So just you can kind of just watch and see how it goes down in the kitchen. check on the food. It's looking good, it's looking good. Look at the gravy. Okay, back to our mutton curry. I'm just pouring some boiling water onto it till it covers the meat a little bit. And I'm going to reduce the heat, and I'm going to add 1 Maggi cube into it and half a teaspoon of vegeta. If you have tried vegeta, let me know in the comments below. If you haven't, definitely try it out and let me know what you think about it. So I'm just going to cover it up, and I'm going to allow it to cook for about 40 to 45 minutes. And I'm going to focus on cleaning the dishes and just cleaning the sink area and all the things I was using to cook my curry. Getting ready to make the coleslaw, but my husband came in and offered to make the coleslaw. So the next clip you will be seeing is him making the coleslaw, and as I was editing the video I saw that he put something else in the coleslaw that I don't normally put in there. But anyway, the coleslaw tasted bomb, but this is his recipe for his coleslaw. Okay, so let's just watch this man just do what he do best in the kitchen, make that coleslaw, baby. Ingredient was balsamic vinegar, but it tasted good. So here I'm just adding my coriander, just the last bit. I did add my scotch bonnet, as you can see there, but our mutton curry is nearly done. Look at that rich gravy. The meat is cooked nicely, it's tender, and it is ready to serve. So I'm just going to start plating up the food. The first I'm going to plate up is the kids' food. We did have some leftover rice, so I didn't have to boil anything. So I'll be dishing their rice for them first, allowing it to cool down a little bit before we dish out for ours, and we'll sit down and enjoy our meal. Why do you have my phone?
Oh, no. Go.
Get off the table. It just... Dinner was absolutely lovely. The kids loved it, and obviously it's now time to sort my kitchen out. I am getting help from my husband. Teamwork always makes the dream work, and it really works for us as a family. So he's going to help me out a little bit, and he's going to go put the boys down to bed whilst I focus on the kitchen. And this is my downtime, my enjoyment time, you know. keep watching. I've got some cleaning tips for you coming your way shortly. Yes, you know I'm going to be showing you exactly how I clean my kitchen sink, and I'm going to show you a tool that you'll be like, ah, Day, this tool I never knew. Got to show you the deal. Get your kitchen sparkling, odor free. And also I've got a product that I'm sharing with you. I bought it new from Wilko. You know, we all love a Wilko. But anyway, let me stop chit chatting. Let's clean, okay? Let's clean. These are the products I'll be using to clean the hob. I'm going to be using the degreaser, which I spray over the top first, and then I'm going to be using the pink stuff, which I absolutely love. This combo, these two, always gets my hob really nice and clean. What you see me using here is toothpick and a damp kitchen towel to just get in between my hob to just make sure there's no grease or any food leftovers around it. So I'm going to be showing you how I keep my kitchen sink clean and odor free using this tool. Yes, that's a tweezer. I use the tweezer to be able to get inside the drain, because inside the drain has little panels that go all around it, and the food normally lays over it, and even if you pour water down it, it will still be stuck. So this is the best way to remove that food. This is the sort of drain that I have. I will show you a more close-up so you can see the little panels that go around it which food can get stuck into. I do remove the attachment every single day to just check that there's no food inside those little panels, and if there is, I've got my handy kitchen tweezer that I'm able to remove all the food from it. It's now time for me to clean my kitchen sink, and I'm using Vicol. This is the only one that I use to clean my kitchen sink. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to spray it in there. I leave it for about a minute or so, and I'm going to use a toothbrush which is only for cleaning. Let me tell you what a toothbrush can do. It can get into areas where a normal sponge or cloth won't be able to get into. It gets into the nooks and the crannies. You know, look at this. There's nothing that can get in between that but these bristles. But yeah, that's what I use to clean my kitchen sinks, especially the areas where I definitely cannot get to with a sponge. Bottles at the side will be taken outside. It's for recycling, hence why it's on the side, so it won't be kept there overnight. We make sure everything is immaculate by the time we go to sleep. But take a look at the sink, shining like the diamond that you are. Ting ting. Have you seen the shine? That's Vicol for you. I'm not saying you need to sponsor, but come through. But I wanted to share this Imperial Leather hand wash, and this is a botanical garden. It smells absolutely lush. I'm loving it at the moment. Wilko, that's where I got it from. Pop round and grab yourself one. And To give the kitchen a nice smell, I'm going to be using my Midnight Blooms by Flora. Absolutely love this. And I'm going to put a capful into the sink of hot boiling water, and I'm going to allow that smell to just take over the whole entire room. That's it for today's video, and I hope that you've enjoyed it. This doesn't have to be the end of it. You can go back to the channel and you can watch some more videos from me. Stay blessed, my beautiful sisters. Bye.